Okay, this is what this pot is looking like. That is, it's not, well, I guess you can say the juice from the collard greens. Okay, I also I soaked my greens again because I noticed in the bottom of the sink, it felt gritty. So I did a 3-time boil with these turnips and mustards, just to make sure, because if you've never cooked with those kind of greens, they are very, very sandy, and you want to make sure you get all of that sand out. Okay, and here we have, because I have to soak it. And here we go. I don't know if these are mustards, turnips, but they're greens. The first time I had mixed greens was one of my sisters, and oh my God, it was so good. So I've always tried to recapture that taste. I was a hit and a miss, but if you keep trying something, and that's what I'm gonna suggest to all of you that are cooking for Thanksgiving, if you are not versed in an area, don't eyeball it. Go and ask someone. I would preferably say ask one of the mothers of the church, you know, and ask them, well, how do I cook so and so and so? Don't be prideful, because you know, for Thanksgiving we cook a whole bunch. Oh my Lord, do we cook black eyed peas, rice, mixed greens, potato salad, yams, rutabaga, turkey, ham, macaroni and cheese. So if you're not versed in any of those areas, please don't waste your money and mess it up. Don't let pride get in the way of you having a happy Thanksgiving, because I've seen it happen. I've seen a lot of family arguments on Thanksgiving. Okay, my little trusty garlic pudding, gotta let it cool down, heat up a little bit more. But this is all I'm doing. I'm not adding any seasoning. I'm just using the juice from the collard greens, and these are mustards and turnips with some onions, fresh garlic. I'm gonna put the top on, and I'll come back in an hour. Okay, my chicken has been dried, and I'm getting ready to season it up. So I know you heard this saying before, that how you do the same thing over and over and you're expecting a different result, when the result will always have not been very positive. So what I decided to do is do a blend of seasonings: turmeric, black pepper, onion and garlic powder, parsley, what is it, cayenne pepper, all the things that would make a nice blend. So what I'm going to do is use that. I have some butter over here that I'm going to pour on top of the chicken. I'm going to bake it and call it a day. Now to find, okay, this is over here. Here it is. And I used a little bit of something, Mrs. Dash or something. I don't know what I did. But I know I like my food really seasoned, but I don't like it salty. So it's like, you're probably saying, gosh, she sure is putting a lot of seasoning on there. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because I know how I want my food to taste. And I'm hoping that I have finally got it together with the seasoning, that I won't have too much adobo. I won't have too much. It usually would be with the adobo, because I like cooking with that. So adobo, boy, I might as well go ahead and use the rest of that. And I like these tops here because it's big enough for the seasoning to get through. Okay, my turnips and my mustard greens, they are done. I had to look up to see how long to cook them, and it said only 15 minutes. So okay, I'm glad I did look, because I would have killed them. Okay, so I'm going to lay my chicken down in here, In our house, we always, or most of the time, have 2 meats because I don't know, we just do that. We've always, you know, that there's a choice. Or maybe if you don't want that, you want more of something else, that it's here. And I'm old school. I was raised that, even though I was raised in a home with my mother and myself, my mother always set the standard of, you just don't cook for your family because you don't know who's gonna come by and may want food. Okay? So, and it's a blessing that when you do things like that, okay? It's more blessed to give than receive. Okay, I'm going to pour this butter over here. And I think I'm gonna top it off with some aluminum foil. And I guess about 45 minutes. Then I'll take the top off and let it brown. Okay, now how many of you put this side up? I like to put this side up and this side down. If anybody has any answers to which is the correct way, maybe I'll just Google it. I don't know if it's a thing that wearing as is your kitchen, your rules. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to do it like this. Okay. This is the turnips and the mustard greens. They are done. When I Googled it, it said to only cook them for 30 minutes. This is the cabbage. I'm just going to stick these here and incorporate them, the cabbage in with the mustards and the turnips, and put the top on it because it doesn't take cabbage long to cook. So that should add a nice little crunch in there. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to pour this juice in with the already cooked collards. I'm just going to check again to see if there's any sand in the bottom of this pot. That's the only thing that I don't like about fresh turnips and mustards, is because you have to really clean them. Preferably, the Lord bless me with my house, I could clean my greens outside. Okay, I'll be back. This is how that chicken is looking. I'm gonna put it back in. I know it's done. I'm gonna put it back in so it can brown a little bit. Ooh, that spoon is hot. Jesus. The butter on top of there. Okay. Just want to see if this is salty. Nope. It's delicious. I think what I'm going to do is use the butter off of this and make some rice. Yep, that's just what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm not going to use it all. I'm going to put this back in the oven to brown. And I'm going to start on my rice. Okay. Okay, this is my chicken out of the oven. Can't wait to eat that over some rice with some greens, baby, and some cornbread. It's gonna be on like popcorn. Okie dokie. See you later. Okie dokie. Cornbread out of the oven. I'm gonna set it to the side to cool. And our rice is drying out. And then we're gonna fry our pork chops. Well, wait a minute. This is the finished product. Mixed greens, cabbage, collards, mustard, and turnip greens. Seasoned rice, baked chicken, and some delicious cornbread. I didn't fry the pork chops. My husband said we had enough. We'll probably have it tomorrow.